guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys seen, got a new intro. Honestly, I just feel like that old intro was just not cutting it, and it was just something quick to start YouTube with. I just wanted to get my intro to where I like it, and that's a little bit more me. Yeah. So anyways, as you guys seen by the title, in today's video we are going to be talking about tips that every girl should know, because ladies, when I tell you hygiene is very important, especially for us girls. I mean, it's important for girls and boys, but y'all know boys don't really be caring as much as we do. So I'm going to be speaking for us ladies. I wrote down 10 tips that I want to talk about today, 10 tips that I feel are the most important. Let's just go ahead and get straight into it. So number one is the type of underwear that you use. Wearing underwear other than cotton kind of puts you at a big risk to get yeast infections, and it doesn't give you enough air to breathe. When I was little, I had actually got a yeast infection from not wearing the proper underwear. I would wear like silky underwear, bathing suit bottoms when I would run out of underwear to wear. I went to the doctor and they told me my problem was because I wasn't wearing 100% cotton underwear. You know, they gave me some medication. They told me 100% cotton underwear is the way to go. It gives you the amount of air that you need to breathe if you're wearing the right bottoms, of course, and it's just the proper underwear that you really need to wear. Wearing silky underwear is really not a good choice, honestly, because it traps all the moisture in. You know, you sweat, especially if you're on your period. If you have a little leak or whatever, it's gonna trap it in. My opinion is not to wear silky underwear. That's just a no-go for me. Now, if you want to wear it, you know, maybe one day out of the week, every other week, that's fine, but to wear it like consistently is a no. Lace underwear is okay to wear as long as it has like a cotton area where your cookies go, and also lace underwear is very breathable, so that's okay just as long as it has that cotton padding or whatever you want to call it where your cookies are gonna go. Number two is tight clothing. Wearing tight bottoms is a no-go. So if you have tight jeans, tight shorts, tight underwear, all the tight kind of bottoms that there are, is a no-go. Wearing tight bottoms traps all the moisture in, and it's not letting your cookies be able to breathe. Therefore, that can cause serious yeast infections. You want your cookies to breathe. That's what you want to do. Ladies, of course, our area is gonna be moisturized. Of course, some people are more drier than others, some people are more wetter than others. It's normal. But if you trap all the moisture in, it can cause a serious yeast infection. Some girls get yeast infections a lot of periods and times in their life. Me growing up, I really didn't have that older girl, older sister, whatever that I could go to ask these kind of questions. I can personally say my experience because for one, it's completely normal, and for two, I went through the experience, so I know that my tips are like spot on. And I'm not speaking for other people, I'm just specifically speaking for myself. Tip number 3 is getting the right nutrients. Drinking water is key. I know y'all probably tired of hearing everybody say drink water. Maybe you don't like water because water don't have a taste. I didn't like water at first, but then I started doing this little 21-day thing where you drink it for 21 days and then it becomes a habit. The benefits of water is, for one, it doesn't make you as dehydrated as fast as soda does. And for two, when you go to the bathroom, your pee is like clear. Like the more and more water that you drink, the more clear your pee is, and that causes so you don't have a smell. Water rinses everything out, cleans you out, so that way you don't have a smell. Therefore, if you were to drink sodas and all that hardcore stuff, your pee is going to be darker and you're going to have a slight smell. Eating more fruits and vegetables can really help with your pH balance. I eat a lot of vegetables more than I do fruits because I'm just a vegetable type of girl. I mean, I love fruits, don't get me wrong, I love my fruits, but vegetables is just where it's at for me. I also heard that taking a daily probiotic works too. There's bad bacteria and there's good bacteria. Taking a daily probiotic gives you the good bacteria. It helps with your smell if you do have a smell. It helps to avoid yeast infections, and it also helps with your discharge if you have a very bad problem with discharge, and it just helps in general. The point of a probiotic is it helps balance everything out. I personally don't take a probiotic. I just take these women's daily multivitamins. I mean, I know they're vitamins, but they work very well for me. And me drinking water all the time and eating vegetables all the time helps me just fine. So there's no point for me to take that right now. But I mean, I probably will in the future. But right now, it's just I already have the stuff that works for me. And maybe sooner or later, I'll probably start taking it to, you know, get a little bit more healthier, you want to call it. And also, I'm pretty sure all of us girls know this, but drinking cranberry juice helps too. I don't drink that at all, but my mom used to drink it and it used to help her a lot. So tip number 4 is what to wipe with. Unscented feminine wipes are a good option. Also, to make you like extra clean, you can wipe with toilet paper and then feminine wipes. Some feminine wipes don't always do the job, such as the scented feminine wipes. I can speak for myself. Using scented stuff on my downstairs area does not help me. It actually makes things worse. It can make you have a smell, make you get a yeast infection, all that other stuff. So if you have unscented feminine wipes, that will work. Also, if you don't want to use unscented feminine wipes because they don't work for you or you just don't want to use it, you can use baby wipes, and baby wipes are very, very gentle. And this is a big one. I literally did not find this out until 2 years ago. So all my life, I have been wiping myself the wrong way. You're supposed to wipe front to back. Go from the front and scoop down towards your booty. That's what you're supposed to do. Me, I was doing the total opposite, but hey, I got it under control now and I'm good, so it ain't no problem going there. You live and you learn. I know a lot of girls that want to, you know, talk to other people about their self, but they get judged. This is a no judgment zone. Nobody's gonna be judged on my channel. I am here to help you guys. I want to be like that, you know, that little big sister, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I want to be here to help you guys because I've been through this honestly, and yes, I have been judged, and you know what, it is what it is because I'm a girl, and girls, everybody lives and they learn. So now I know what I need to do and it's done and over with. Tip number 5 is to wash with unscented soap. I already went over this in a couple videos back, but our lady parts are very sensitive. You do not want to put anything inside. You do not want to put no fragrances, especially fragrances, y'all. You do not want to put no fragrances inside you, okay? You don't. Dove is a very good brand to use as far as body wash. I use the sensitive skin one, as you guys know, a couple videos back. If you watch that video, make sure you do. Don't wash on the inside of your cookies. You want to wash on the outside. So basically you have, I'm gonna just use my fingers as a example, okay? So here's your sponge, loofah, washcloth, whatever. So here's your cookies, okay? What you do is you're gonna take your rag or whatever and just, you know, just wipe down. Boom. Not open your lips and wipe inside, no. Because what that does is it causes the soap and stuff to go inside of your cookies, and it can cause you to have an odor. Basically, it can cause your pH balance to be off, and you don't want that. Nothing should go inside your cookies. Tip number 6. This is a big tip, okay? Having a natural scent is normal. It is normal. There is no wrong to this. It is normal. Every single girl has a natural scent. When people say if you eat pineapples, peaches, strawberries, any kind of fruit, and they say your area will smell like that, that's a lie. That is a myth. I honestly have not seen that that can be right. I don't know how to explain this scent, but it's not a scent that smells bad. Like, it's not a scent that is like fishy or anything in that type of area, you know? But if you do smell fishy or you smell unpleasant or you smell like it's like a really like strong, like kind of like not so pleasant smell, then you need to contact your doctor just to make sure that everything's all good down there. Tip number 7, changing your feminine products. When you're on your period, you do not want to go no more than 3 to 4 hours without changing your area. If you go longer than that, you can have a bad odor because blood has a very thick smell, and it's kind of like when I was growing up, I was always told that having a period cleans out your system, and it kind of smells like dead bodies. I don't know what dead bodies smell like, but I'm assuming. I don't really like all that. Like, it's just a very strong smell. I personally wear pads just because tampons are a bit much for me right now, but let's not talk about that. I don't use tampons because I can't stick it up there, so I'm not gonna talk about that, but I just use pads because it does the job just fine for me. Over the years, I did have to like try out different pads just because as I grew older, my blood flow started getting more thicker, and it just, the pads I was using when I was in 5th grade does not work right now. Let's just put it at that. Also, leaving your tampon in for a long period of time can cause it to get stuck. Even though I don't wear tampons, I know that this is true because one of my friends had actually had this problem, and I was there to support her. I didn't touch any of that, but I was just like, okay, like, you know, I was just trying to help her, like, see where it was. But yes, that can happen. It's very rare that happens, just as long as you change it regularly. Tip number 8, do not stay in wet clothes. If you go to the swimming pool, the beach, if you're sweating from working out, always change your underwear. Always. You want to keep your area as dry as possible so that way you don't cause a yeast infection. Yeast infections for some people are very like easy to come on. For me, I don't think it's that so easy, but if I didn't do these tips, then yes, I would probably have one. But I follow these tips like regularly. Even though your cookies do produce moisture, like excess moisture from, you know, the pool, the beach, whatever, it's just gonna cause it to be over moisturized, and then that's how you can get a yeast infection from that. Tip number 9 is to try to sleep at night with no underwear. So during the day, us girls know that we wear underwear to go to work, to go to school, just to go out during the day, just to wear them because that's our undergarments that we have to wear. When you're at home and it's nighttime and you out the shower ready for bed, you want to try not to wear underwear just so your cookies can breathe, because throughout the day it's been trapped in. So at nighttime you can just go ahead, throw on an oversized t-shirt, throw on some shorts, throw on a tank top, whatever you feel comfortable in, and just go ahead and let that cookie breathe, baby girl. Because let me tell you, for one, it's the best feeling because it's just like, oh, like, you know. For two, it also helps you with all of the extra stuff you need help with down there, you know what I'm saying? And also, it's just good to let it breathe so you don't have to keep it stuffed in all day long. And the last tip, tip number 10, is vaginal moisturizers. If you're a girl and you are very dry down there, I've heard that you can get a vaginal moisturizer. I'm pretty sure CVS has them. I don't use that, but this is just a tip I've heard, and I was just wanting to spread the word just in case you guys want to try something like this. But basically, it's like inserting a gel like cream inside of you, so that way it'll help you stay moisturized. So this moisturizer helps with dryness. I don't know which specific moisturizer, but I'm pretty sure if you like go down the feminine area, vaginal moisturizers, you can, you know, look at all of that. Also, you really want to do your research on these type of products, sticking stuff up yourself. It's really dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So you want to do your research and make sure you have a good brand that you're using, and like a normal brand that got good reviews and stuff. You want to make sure that you do your research on this, because you don't want to just get any and everything and then stick it up you, because it could probably do you no wonders. Now, what works for some people may not work for you, so that's a different story. But still, make sure you do your research. If you have a sensitive area, make sure you do your research on what's good for sensitive areas and all of that. Just make sure everything's under control before you buy it. You don't want to spend your money on that and then it don't work for you, and then boom, you got, I don't know if it's like 20 bucks, boom, gone. Just make sure that you do your research. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I probably said TMI, but listen, that's what I'm here for. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have made it this far, don't forget to like, comment something nice down below, and also subscribe if you have not already. Also, y'all, I hope these tips help you guys. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys, and bye.